Hello everybody, CW here. I'm here this morning with Ricky Baird, and we're going to do a joint video on a company that Ricky found and has been talking to down in Florida. The name of the company is Matteson Machine, and I'll throw up some more information here a little later in the video for you to contact them and check out their webpage, because they make some pretty cool stuff. Ricky's been tired of paying the money for gas checks. So he's been looking for companies that do gas check machines. And there's a couple of them out there. But he got talking to Dave here at, I don't even know what's in these, so we're going to open them up here for you. To Dave at Matteson Machine and his wife. And really, really great people. Great to talk to. Lots of information and lots of wants. They want to find stuff. They want to make stuff for us, for what we need, what we want. So they're looking for input, which is what we're doing here. So we're going to give them an opinion of what we open, because we don't have any idea. We know mostly what's in here, but we haven't seen it. So we're going to get our interpretation of what we see and what we're going to do with it. And we're going to do a couple of videos. This is just going to be an unboxing. And this is going to be on obviously on my channel. That's where you're watching it now. But it's also going to be on Ricky. So if you're watching it there, welcome and hello. The video on my channel is identical. So, you watch one, you've watched them both. They're going to offer some discounts to people if you're looking for stuff. So I'll have that included a little bit later in the video. And Ricky's just chomping at the bit to see these gas check maker tool here. And I'm kind of interested too, because I do quite a bit of gas checks, and it would be quite a savings to be able to make your own. And then there's a couple other things in here that we're going to see exactly what they are. So let's start one at a time, and let's see exactly what they've sent us here. This is that Tyvek paper, and it's double bagged. And there's some strips, aluminum strips for making the checks. Flip-in bracket 3 of 3. We'll figure out what all this is when we get this going here. Bracket 2 of 3. Bracket 1 of 3. Looks like that's all that's in there. What we got here? See what we got. Heavy duty stuff so far. Here's another one. Golf ball, Callaway. They make great knobs. Good thinking. Good thinking. This is just aluminum strips for making gas checks. But we'll get it open and take a look at it anyway. See what kind of stock this looks like. Yeah, just stock. 14,000 stock. All right, good. That'll make a lot of checks. All right, set that aside. Rid of all this stuff. Put this out of the way. Let's put this over here. Let's open the second one. Because I really don't know what we got there. Looks like we got a couple of boxes and boxes. And conversion plate turret for CW. Old reloading dies Dave had for the conversion plate turret test for CW. 357 plain base gas check die for CW. Business cards, okay, good. This is for Ricky. Interchangeable gas check combos. One die holder used for all, a 22 caliber die, a 30 caliber die, and a 44 caliber die for Ricky. All right, so let's see what Ricky's got here. Taped up really good. Try not to let you see blood here on the video. It would kind of ruin the tone. Looks like we got some instructions. Interchangeable die set combo. Okay, look at there. There's some pictures. A die and some parts. Okay. All right, here's some of the parts we got on the table. All right. So there's a 44, 30, a 22, and a combo. Get rid of all this. More. .30 caliber, 30 caliber. Now, I didn't research this at all. Ricky did, so I don't really know how this works out. I mean, I've seen them before, so I imagine it's not terrible different than other ones, but the fact that it's interchangeable for different sizes is what is attractive to me, because, all right, that's the die holder. Because usually you're stuck buying a whole kit. So you want 35 caliber checks, you buy a kit. You want 22 caliber checks, well, sorry, you got to buy a whole nother kit. You know, so you're going to have, like in the case of this one, you're going to have multiples of these when you can use the same one for multiple dies. And that to me was really appealing. And this one here is 44 and 44. We'll see exactly how these work. So there's our instructions. Everything looks really good. I like the packaging. These containers are good and solid. They don't lose any parts. Yeah, kind of what I figured. They push through, push out the die, push out the gas check, pusher and cutter. Very good. All right, there's our instructions. To the side here with our material. Let's look in this box. Again, we don't want to make any blood here, so try and be careful. All right. This is probably the old, yeah, it's the die. That's a tool head. And this is old reloading dies. So let's see what Davis sent me here for old loading dies to look at.
The cold shop is 3 feet underwater.
Yeah, he's down in Pine Island. Yeah, it's a good point, Ricky. He's down in Pine Island, Florida. And that bad weather that went through devastated the area. Oh, 310 dies. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Thank you very much, sir. With a shell holder. That's awesome. I can see they got oil on them. I can smell it, so that's good. Look at the little corrosion that's there, and that won't hurt anything. These dies are not treated like today's dies are. This one here is 357 9mm plain base shank set. Oh, this is another gas check setup.
Yep.
There's a bullet with a gas check on it. This a plain base?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. All right. This screws into your die, into your press, and this goes into your shell holder. There it goes. Good chunk. That's wicked cool.
When you're feeding them through, your material goes right through there.
Yeah, material goes through the side.
Dink,
That's
dink, dink, dink.
typical for how the other one I've seen. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, we'll get rid of that. We'll play with this here in an upcoming video and show you how we use them, how they work, and what we think of them. Let's get the last part here open. This one here was what I really got excited about when Ricky made that phone call to me and said he found these lovely folks. Because this is something that's very near and dear to my heart. And that is because this is the reloading press that I learned to reload on back in the early mid-70s. And it uses these very small dies, proprietary die set for the Lyman Jr. and the 310 tools, the old Nutcracker tools. And there was a guy years ago making these tool heads and selling them on eBay. I think it was before Esty was around, but he's probably selling them on Esty if he could have. But he hasn't been making them, and I know a few people have contacted him, and he's not doing them anymore. And when I saw Ricky's text, it talked about 310 tool heads, and this is a tool head for a 310 press to be able to run standard 7/8 reloading dies. And it's just awesome to me, because now instead of spending the money trying to locate a lot of these older die sets for the 310 and for the Junior, I can use the dies that I already have. Now the little 310 press, I've done a video on it, and I'll do more videos with this. And it's a light duty press. It's really not that great for rifle or heavy duty practices, heavy duty resizing, heavy duty case forming and stuff like that. That's not what it is. It's basically a really good small caliber rifle or pistol reloading press. And I was loading Hornets on it. And back in the day with the 310 tool, you didn't even full length resize, you just neck sized. So that's just the kind of press it was. So being able to use existing dies, it's just going to allow me to use that press a whole lot more, because I don't have all the dies that I have in 7/8 in the 5/8 size. So this is just awesome, and it's a good looking tool head. I'm not sure what the aluminum is it's made out of, but we'll get a hold of Dave, and he'll let us know. He probably will comment in the comments section. So look for his comments in the comment section of this video, because he'll know about it before we post it and where it is. So he'll be there to tell us some of the things that I've missed or misspoken or forgot to mention. So We're going to have to look for some instructions on what we got here. What this is going to do.
This will mount to the bench wherever you want to mount it. And then he can make these, all these you want to order. And then this screws in here as your set screw, more or less. So this will stay mounted to your bench. You put one of these on whatever tool head you want to use, or tool.
Okay.
And then, like for doing the gas checks, you want your press upside down is the easiest. So you mount it on here, and then you can flip it upside down.
Okay. Okay, I see that.
But he has bench grinders and wire wheels and everything on these. And he just sticks them in a post.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. That way everything's out of the way, because he's, like most of us, has limited space. So it's space saver.
Yep, there we go.
And that was the whole premise behind
This
designing
locks it in.
these. Because these all got the little eyes here. So you can put them on a pegboard. Boink.
And these tops are on there.
Yeah, they're good tops.
They're in there.
I like those. I like them a lot.
So you can see what this is. Got your head and your pusher. This is where your aluminum goes through,
Or copper.
or copper, whatever, what you're making your checks out of. So it slides through sideways. And this is your cutter. And this is your, there's a couple of checks right there. This is your post. This screws into the top of your shell holder at the base of your press when it comes through. And it all works with the same top part here. So this piece screws in. So it allows you to change out different calibers. There's the shell holder part, see? There's the threading for this to thread into. This threads into here. Pretty neat design. Pretty neat design. We are going to get some use out of this for sure. I like it. I like it a lot.
I can't wait.
Yep.
Very excited about this.
Yep, this is going to be awesome. All right, guys. Again, this is just the unboxing portion. We're going to have a couple more videos, at least a couple more. We'll probably do one on each caliber. We'll do an overview, and then we'll do a little more specific, and I'll have a separate video on this one. More than likely we'll have them down the road as we go on the use of these from both of us. Here's Dave's business cards, and I will have a little better one with no glare, and I'll have it froze on the screen there so that you can copy this and get a hold of him and Kim for anything we have here that you might want, along with other things that he makes. All right, let's wrap this up here. Thanks immensely, Dave and Kim. This is awesome. We will give this a good workout. I know it's going to work out great. I'm really excited about this one. God bless everybody. CW out.